Will Devin Haney ever recover from the beatdown he took back in April 2024 when he fought against Ryan Garcia? If you're asking me, I say yes. I say yes. I think he can. Look, he's only 26. He's very skilled. I highly rate Devin Haney. Listen, I gained a lot of respect for Devin Haney when he went down under and he fought George Kambosos Jr. for Undisputed. You don't become Undisputed champion at the lightweight division. Yeah. He actually made history. Do you know what I mean? He's the first lightweight Undisputed champion in the 4-belt era. So he made history there. You don't do that if you're a mug. Do you know what I mean? You don't get to that position. You don't achieve that by luck. So there's a lot of talent there. There's a lot of heart there. There's a lot of determination there. There's a lot of courage there. I gained a lot of respect for the kid. Like, it takes a lot of guts, do you know what I mean, to go down under and fight in that hostile atmosphere. You know how them Australians get. Do you know what I mean? You know how much they love and support their fighters. So for Haney to go there in that hostile environment, he outclassed Kambosos Jr., beat him up, took the belts, left. He didn't just do it once. He done it twice. He went back for the rematch as well. Obviously, he got paid handsomely as well. But you have to rate Devin Haney. Do you know what I mean? So I don't really understand why a lot of boxing fans forget those achievements of Devin Haney and give him so much hate online. I just see people just trolling Devin Haney. Do you know what I mean? He gets a lot of online abuse. And I will advise Devin Haney not to entertain it, not to engage in it, because the more you engage in it, the more you're clapping back at everyone, every influencer, every YouTuber, yeah, that makes a video about you, and you feel like you have to respond back to every fan on Twitter or whatever. You're losing the battle, man. You're already losing the battle, man. For me, lay low. Lay low, man. Just chill, lay low. Let the smoke blow away, whatever, and then come back stronger. Have a couple of fights. You know what I mean? That's how you prove the haters. That's how you prove the doubt is wrong. Do you know what I mean? But when you're engaging in it, when you're clapping back, when you want to be in the mix of it, of course, they're always going to remind you about the beatdown that you took from Ryan Garcia. Do you know what I mean? And what I don't understand is, after the fight, Ryan Garcia got popped for PEDs by VADA. So Ryan Garcia actually cheated. He took drugs. Do you know what I mean? But people still give the hate to Devin Haney. Do you know what I mean? Maybe it's the actions of Devin Haney after the, do you know what I mean? After the results, the VADA results. You know what I mean? He sued Ryan Garcia. He was online a lot crying about it. His dad doing interviews, his dad clashing with people. I saw his dad going at Mayweather. Like, it was just a bit too much. I think that put a lot of the boxing fans off. Do you know what I mean? A lot of the boxing fans were looking at Devin Haney like a crybaby, man. Stop crying, man. Lick your wounds, you know what I mean? You took the beat down, lick your wounds, walk away, come back stronger. I just feel like it went wrong for Devin Haney after he fought Lomachenko. Do you know what I mean? Like, that fight brought a lot of hate to Devin Haney as well. But it's not his fault. Like, I feel like that was a very close fight. Lomachenko is a very skillful fighter. Very tough customer on the night. Do you know what I mean? He put up a great performance. But the judges gave the fight to Haney. But Haney was still getting the hate for it. Why is Haney getting the hate for it? I just don't understand. The judges should be getting the hate, not the fighters. Do you know what I mean? And that was a very close fight. It could have went either way. A lot of people did score it for Lomachenko. They gave Lomachenko 7 rounds. They gave 5 rounds to Devin Haney. I gave that fight to Lomachenko as well. I felt like at that time, when I was watching the fight, I felt Lomachenko did enough to win the fight. You know, at the bare minimum, a draw. Bare minimum, a draw. Do you know what I mean? But I felt like Lomachenko did enough to win that fight. Now, Lomachenko is a very loved guy. A lot of fans love him. I get it. Do you know what I mean? But you can't blame Devin Haney for the judges' scorecards, man. What's he got to do with it? What's he done wrong? Do you know what I mean? So I don't get it, man. I just don't get it. But that's where the abuse, the online abuse, the hate, the trolling, that's where it started for Devin Haney after that fight with Lomachenko. Do you know what I mean? And then obviously the Ryan Garcia fight, we already know the results of that. And you know, what went on to happen after that. Do you know what I mean? But I will advise Devin Haney, stop entertaining, stop engaging with the online trolls. Do you know what I mean? Just lay low, man. Stop coming out in the media trying to clap back to everyone, man, because trust me, you're just bringing more pressure on yourself, yeah? Mentally, physically, is not good for you as well. Do you know what I mean? Because the trolls will never stop. Devin Haney, what he should have done after the Ryan Garcia fight, he should have done what Errol Spence done. Remember Errol Spence? He took that beating from Terence Crawford. Man, Errol Spence went low, man. Lay low, low key, went on holiday, enjoyed, you know, spent his money, did his thing. He didn't come out complaining. He didn't come out crying, this, that. Nah, man. He just took the beating, licked his wounds and whatever. Do you know what I mean? We're still waiting for Errol Spence to announce a date for his comeback. I want to see Errol Spence back. But I feel like Devin Haney should have took the same approach. You know what I mean? And also, it doesn't help having his dad there. His dad is always beefing people online. His dad is always doing interviews on YouTube. I see him all the time, like, defending his, like, it doesn't help, man. Like, it really doesn't help. That's why I'm not really a big fan, yeah, of dads, like, family members coaching their son or relatives, whatever. Do you know what I mean? Because I feel like there's too much emotional attachment there. Because for Devin Haney's dad, Bill Haney, like, if you clap at his son, if you come at his son, you know, in any funny way, it's like you're coming at him. Do you know what I mean? He takes it personal. So he feels like, oh yeah, I have to defend my son. I have to defend my family. Do you know what I mean? It's the honor of my family. I have to do all that. So that doesn't help Devin Haney, because then his dad has some beef. Then that beef is then thrown back to Devin Haney. Do you know what I mean? So the whole thing just becomes a circus, it becomes a joke. It carries on and it never stops. Do you know what I mean? And then also, it doesn't help. Devin Haney had a picture there with P. Diddy in a pool party. And we know what P. Diddy's going through right now. So you give the online trolls more material to go at you. Do you know what I mean? Listen, 2024, let's just say it wasn't Devin Haney's year. Do you know what I mean? Everything went wrong for him. But let's not forget, the fight against Ryan Garcia was overturned. You know, it's a no contest. Devin Haney's still undefeated. He's got his all back. So that fight never existed. But never existed on record, right? So the record's been changed. Devin Haney's still undefeated. But in the mind of the fans, you still got a beatdown. The video's still out there. We can go on YouTube and type in Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia. The beatdown is still there. It's still there for the whole world to see. So you can't make the fans unsee the beatdown. Ryan Garcia broke your jaw. He beat you up, mate. Do you know what I mean? And before the fight, I really thought Devin Haney would be too much for Ryan Garcia. I thought that would be too skilled. But obviously, Ryan Garcia had other ideas. It absolutely battered Devin Haney. Do you know what I mean? Devin Haney looked kind of off in that fight, but he still got battered. Even though I do not condone fighters taking drugs to enhance the performances. That's what Ryan Garcia done. Do you know what I mean? So I don't agree that Ryan Garcia also has to take a lot of responsibility for causing this whole mess. Because if he never took drugs, Ryan Garcia takes the victory. Devin Haney has to lick his wounds and has to come back, whatever. Do you know what I mean? But Ryan Garcia also played a big part in this online hate that goes towards Devin Haney. Now, Devin Haney can still recover, yeah, but I feel like the road back to that recovery, the way for him to gain back his respect and honor, because a lot of fans right now, they're just not, they lost respect for Devin Haney. Let's be real. I still respect him as a fighter. Do you know what I mean? I really respect Devin Haney for a fight because of everything that he's achieved. Like me, I don't forget fighters' achievements just when they lose or when they get beaten up or something happens to them. All of a sudden now we just forget everything they achieved in the past. All of a sudden they're no good. All of a sudden they're a joke. Nah, that's not me, man. That's not things that I do. Do you know what I mean? I'm much more better than that. Do you know what I mean? I respect people's achievement, the fighters' achievement, because I know how hard these guys graft, man. I know how hard these guys go in a gym, do you know what I mean, to then put up a level of performances that they do when they get in the ring. Do you know what I mean? So I don't forget Devin Haney's performances of the past. A lot of boxing fans, especially the casuals. Do you know what I mean? They'll forget it quickly once you get a loss. We see that with so many boxes. Joshua, Aerospence, so many boxes that I've lost, and then everyone's just turned on them. That's not something that I do. Do you know what I mean? But Devin Haney can definitely be back on the road to recovery. He can definitely gain some of that honor, some of that respect back from the boxing fans. But I believe it will be him rematching Ryan Garcia. Do you know what I mean? If he fights Ryan Garcia, if the rematch, and he goes out there, he puts on a hell of a performance. Yeah, he goes out there, he beats the hell out of Ryan Garcia. I don't think the fans will be happy with just a points, a nice, clean points win. Nah, they want to see Devin Haney go in there and absolutely obliterate Ryan Garcia. Then they'll be like, you know what? Yeah, you deserve our respect. Hats off to Devin Haney. You know what I mean? I just feel like until that rematch happens, they'll keep trolling my guy. Whether that rematch happens, we don't know. We still have to wait and see. But I hope it happens in 2025. I really hope it does happen because I don't see where Devin Haney goes from here. I don't really see who he can face, the next opponent. I don't really know where he goes from here. Rhea season card on the 22nd of February. He's not on there. Do you know what I mean? I've seen Ryan Garcia that he's currently in London. Maybe not in London, but he's in England. Do you know what I mean? Because I saw a video of him. He was training at the Peacock's gym, which is in London. He's actually not too far away from where I grew up. Do you know what I mean? So he's in London. I see that he's meeting Turkey Al Sheikh. You know what I mean? I don't know whether they're going to sign a deal, a contract or whatever for Devin Haney to be on one of the Rhea season cards that's coming up, you know, in the middle of the year or in the summer, whatever. You know, but I would like to see Devin Haney make a comeback in a Rhea season card. And why not, man? Ryan Garcia, man. I just feel like I had to make this video because I see so many people giving Devin Haney so much hate. So much hate. We just have to remember that this guy, you know, 26 years old, he's a young guy, man. I think that Devin Haney will ever recover from the beatdown that he took from Ryan Garcia. Let me know in the comments. Let's have a conversation about it. But listen, thank you so much for watching EMGM Sports. I'm your boy Enzo. Please don't forget, if you're new to the channel, like the video, drop a comment, and also don't forget to subscribe because that's the only way you're going to help us to grow. Thank you so much for watching EMGM Sports. I'm your boy Enzo. I'll be back with another one. Until then, stay blessed. Peace.